Hello everybody, welcome back to another, we're just doing like a little ditty, a little cooking ditty here. So I've had some requests, people have asked me how to make croutons because I've been making them for years and I've told people how simple it is, but I just wanted to give you guys a video to explain and just to show you just how easy it is to make your own croutons. And what's great about it is you can really jazz up a salad. I'm not too big of a fan of like the ones that you buy in a package that are this big. I like restaurant style croutons. So I learned making my own was very easy, and you can be really creative with your flavors, whatever you want to put in there, depending on what you're making. Like we use them for soups, and I might add rosemary or something like that. We use it for salads, and I go more like a garlic and parm, and that's actually what we're going to make today is a garlic parmesan crouton. So real simple, real fast. I think after that I'll probably show you guys how to make a salad. Not that anybody doesn't know how to make a salad, but alright, so first things first, everybody has had bread go stale on them before, and what do we usually do? You either throw it to the birds or you throw it in the garbage. So I put it to you that this is a much better way of dealing with your stale bread. So this bread just went old. This is just plain old white bread, like from the store. It's not anything special, but it's going to make amazing. So you can cut them up to whatever size you'd like them to be cut. I like mine like this, and keep in mind that they do shrink down a little bit after you bake them. So cubing the bread, I do it in stacks. I do it in stacks like this, and it just makes it so much faster and easier. You don't have to spend all day doing this. You won't even believe how simple it is. Cutting that. Oops. Oh, my assistant's got one. Miss Bonnie, my kitchen helper. Alright, and last stack. They don't have to be perfect. You can vary your sizes and do it however you'd like. It's best to use the older bread for this, but if you only have fresh bread and you really want croutons, you can do that too. I've done both. Alright, so I'm throwing them all in the bowl here. Now, for your drizzle, I'm using olive oil. It's a little heart healthy. I've also used melted butter in the past. You can do a combination of both. But I'm just drizzling some on there. Whoops. And giving it a little stir. You want everything to be evenly wet with the oil. If you don't add some kind of oil, they're not going to come out right. It's going to be more like overcooked toast or something. So you want to have that bit of fat in there to give them that nice texture that you're looking for with croutons. So I'm just kind of giving it a few stirs, being a little bit messy today. I'm sure Bonnie doesn't mind. Whoops, there's another one for you, baby. Alright, just a little bit more here. You can use as much or as little as you like. I like them to have a real good texture, so I use a little bit extra on the olive oil. So that's stirred enough for now because I'm going to stir it some more with my seasoning. So you can just add just salt and pepper if you want. That I would say is always going to be your minimum that you want to have, because you want them to have some flavor, otherwise it's just chunks of crunchy bread. That's not too exciting. So salt and pepper, stir, a little bit more salt and pepper. So you could stop there if you wanted to. They'd be kind of bland, but they'd be alright. And for garlic, I'm just using garlic powder. I like them to be kind of heavy on the garlic. Lots of flavor. Again, stirring, stirring, stirring. I'm trying to be careful not to break them up too much. Go. So we got some garlic in there, a little freshly cracked black pepper. I just like the flavor that adds to it. A little bit of that. Just for a little color and a little pops of flavor here and there. My favorite seasoning I told you guys about, the Mediterranean. So it's like Italian seasoning, but it's a Greek version. Just a little bit. I don't want it to overpower it. And then the last thing is going to be Parmesan cheese. Love that. It's going to give it that nice cheesy flavor that you're looking for. So it's going to look something like this. Alright, you ready for this? Pour it. Spread it. There's lots of little pieces. Probably because I did this so hurriedly, they broke a little bit, but they're going to be awesome when it's done. Okay, and then we're going to throw them right in the oven. So I set the oven for about 375, which is about to go off, so we're up to temperature. There you go. You can always add a little extra sprinkle on top for more evenness. Check my garlic content. There we go. Alright, pop them in the oven. Come back when they're done. So, when you bake these, you're looking for a somewhat crunchy, but they'll still be a little bit soft until they cool. So they're going to be almost chewy with a little crunch on the outside. That's the texture that you're looking for. Doesn't take long to bake them. I'd say maybe 15 minutes at the most. Although sometimes that varies, and depending on your oven, that'll vary. But just when they're the right texture for what you're looking for, that's great. Halfway through that time, you might want to just give them a little toss around just to keep them even. So that's it. Simply made croutons, and we're going to come back and put them together on a salad with some chicken. All right? Hi, welcome back. Okay, so these have been cooking about 20 minutes. My oven, for some reason, is cooking low, so maybe even more like 25. About halfway through, I flipped them. I turned them and I gave them a little bit more salt because I tried one and it wasn't salty enough. So here they are. I've also got some chicken cooking in there. So these are a little bit more brown than I usually do, but they came out all right. They're pretty good. I'm going to do a second crouton, but I'm not going to do it on camera, but with a variation. So I got this bottle of Saratoga olive oil, which is amazing. I got this from my dear, darling friend Jody, so thank you, Jody. And it has a coconut balsamic flavor in it, and I think it's going to be really good on croutons. So I'm going to make another batch, again, off camera, and then we're just going to try it with that and see how that comes out. So right now I've got chicken baking that I've seasoned, and just letting it do its thing in there. When that's ready, I'm going to slice it up. I've got veggies all sliced up and ready, and we're going to put it together and make a beautiful salad tonight. So thank you so much, and stay tuned. Thank you. So there you have it. A nice little simple salad. I chose the sweet and crunchy blend of greens because I'm not really a huge fan of iceberg, but if you want to use iceberg, use whatever you want. Everybody knows how to make a salad. I just topped it with a little bit of chicken here, a little bit of freshly cracked black pepper, and here is our beautiful bowl of croutons. And if you're anything like me, the croutons are the real star of this show, so I like to go a little bit extra. There we go. I'm going to top that with a nice little drizzle of my Saratoga olive oil, and I'm good to go for the night. So there you have it, croutons. Easy, like I said, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's anything else, any of my recipes, for those of you who know me, that you'd like me to do. Okay, so have a great night, guys. Bye.